Yes, that's correct. Russian generals have accused the leader of the Wagner Group, a private military contractor, of attempting to mutiny. Yevgeny Prigozhin, the Wagner Group's founder, has been accused of making threats against Russian military officials and calling for attacks on the Russian military. The accusations against Prigozhin come after he released a series of audio recordings in which he accused the Russian military of targeting his forces in Ukraine and lying to the public about the justifications for the invasion. In the recordings, Prigozhin also said that he would destroy his rivals in the Russian military. The Russian government has not yet commented on the accusations against Prigozhin. But the FSB security service has opened a criminal case for armed mutiny against him. It is unclear what the consequences will be for Prigozhin if he is found guilty. The accusations against Prigozhin are a sign of the growing tensions between the Wagner Group and the Russian military. The Wagner Group is a private military contractor that has been accused of carrying out a number of illegal and unethical activities, including human rights abuses. The Russian military has been accused of turning a blind eye to the Wagner Group's activities, but the accusations against Prigozhin suggest that the relationship between the two groups may be starting to fray. It remains to be seen what the long-term consequences of the accusations against Prigozhin will be. However, they are a sign of the growing tensions between the Wagner Group and the Russian military, and they could have a significant impact on the future of the Wagner Group in Ukraine. Here are some more details on the news that Russian generals have accused the leader of the Wagner Group, Yevgeny Prigozhin, of attempting to mutiny. The accusations were made in a report by the Russian news outlet Meduza, which cited unnamed sources in the Russian security services. The report said that Prigozhin had made threats against Russian military officials and called for attacks on the Russian military in a series of audio recordings. The recordings were reportedly made in April 2022, after Prigozhin's forces suffered heavy losses in the fighting in Ukraine. The FSB security service has opened a criminal case for armed mutiny against Prigozhin. Prigozhin has denied the accusations, calling them fake news. It is unclear what the consequences will be for Prigozhin if he is found guilty. Here are some other details about the Wagner Group and Yevgeny Prigozhin. The Wagner Group is a private military contractor that is believed to be close to the Russian government. The group has been accused of carrying out a number of illegal and unethical activities, including human rights abuses. Prigozhin is a Russian businessman who is known as Putin's chef because he has catered events for the Russian president. Prigozhin has been sanctioned by the United States and the European Union for his alleged role in the Wagner Group's activities. The accusations against Prigozhin are a significant development in the Wagner Group's involvement in Ukraine. The group has been a major player in the conflict, and the accusations could raise questions about the extent of its cooperation with the Russian military. It remains to be seen what the long-term consequences of the accusations will be, but they are a sign of the growing tensions between the Wagner Group and the Russian government.
Please subscribe, share your thoughts and opinions, and join the conversation. Thank you.